Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the final game of the evening, the morning. Depends where you are in the world. We've got game 2 between Dreamtime and CIS underway. Arlene, how are you feeling? Fatigue
Tired.
setting in? A little tired?
Fatigued.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least you got to nibble on a little food here. So let those carbs invigorate you with energy. You can be that glimmer of hope here. The star from a galaxy far, far away. We got into this draft a little bit late, but actually some heroes that we can talk about. A nice variety. Dreamtime switching it up. Chen and Luna.
So it's probably going to be a support Naga, since mid Naga generally means that you need a lot of farm, which means that Luna wouldn't get as much space created. So I tend to think it's going to be a support Naga, support Gen 2. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that they pick it up this early too. It's generally really good versus a couple of heroes. Firstly, heroes that get BKB very, very early, such as Luna herself, or against Gyrocopter. It's also very good against Lifestealer, who can't really do anything about the net. But he also works well on minus armor strategies too. But we don't really see too much of that here. They do have a lot of physical damage with the Luna and the Naga Siren combine, and it's great setup in case they want to get something wombo combo-ish for their offlane, like a Darkseer. And
ooh, a little Darkseer.
They used Darkseer last game, so why not this game?
Back-to-back-ish Kafel.
Why would they ban Viper? I guess they're just scared of Viper solo mid, but
I mean, maybe they're gonna pick OD.
Yeah. I mean, OD still gets somewhat counted by Razor too, so OD is the hero that has fallen off a lot.
He really has.
I like to think it's because teams think he's really boring and they don't want to pick boring heroes, but I don't think that's it. That's why I don't pick him in captain's mode. If I'm drafting, I'm like, that hero's just way too boring. Like, I'd rather lose with something else than win with OD.
He's boring, and he's kind of like a one-trick pony. I think he's just too susceptible to ganks, and I don't know. I feel like there's a disproportionate amount of his power to how little he's picked and banned right now. I think he's more powerful than you would think based on how much he's been picked up.
Yeah, he's definitely very powerful. I'm surprised teams haven't been turned to him, because that, like, almost, especially if you can get him like last pick, since teams aren't banning him out, you can like almost certainly win your lane if they don't have a good counter versus him. Like against Dreamtime's team, they'd get crushed by a OD mid if they have last pick, which they do. CIS does have last pick.
Yeah, OD would.
Yeah, it like sets up really well for Alchemist too. So I would actually like to see it picked up by CIS. It does well versus Naga illusions. You do have defensive capabilities in case someone gets ensnared. It's just overall a pretty good pick, and you can drop that hammer, man. That ultimate is just utter ponage.
OD really gives it to Puck.
Yeah,
he makes it rain.
Well, looking at the rest of the lineup, looks like CIS very standard. This might actually be... Oh, no, I was going to say it's a carry Alchemist, but it's probably a mid-Nyx, and they're just missing their carry last. Could be a carry Alch, technically, but...
It could be.
We haven't seen that in a long
It's just been so unpopular. When I got to cast with Winter yesterday, I asked him about that, and he said that carry Alch is, like, non-existent in this meta. In the Chinese scene...
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but he said the Chinese teams just... if you see an Alch, it's all... He said same with Naga. Naga and Alch are almost always support when you see him picked up.
Wow.
He said the Radiance Naga is just... It's not popular. It's not a playstyle that they like.
It's so good.
There's your Spectre!
Well, yeah. Well, Dreamtime has a pretty well-rounded lineup, too. They have the Bristleback off, Naga, Chen support, Puck mid, Luna safe, Spectre, and Alch. And CM will make up CIS's tri-lane, Nature's probably off, and Nyx mid. Nyx mid, it's not going to be easy for him to kill anyone. Firstly, he has to deal with a Puck, like counter ganking and just being annoying in lane. Secondly, he's not going to be able to kill a Bristleback. Thirdly, he has to worry about a Song of the Siren counter-initiate. Fourthly, he has to worry about Chen heal too. So Nyx is going to have his work cut out for him. I mean, he's really the only good initiator for CIS. Yeah, they have Alch stun, but...
Yeah. Dreamtime, pardon me, they have a deceptive amount of push because they have good creep clear, and anytime you see that Chen Luna together, the aura just works so well with the creeps. And you don't look at this lineup and think, they've got some pushing power, but if they take a positive team fight, grab a gank early on, they'll be able to knock down those towers pretty easily in the early game.
Wait, so we see two heroes already going bottom. It's a Bristleback and a Luna has Observer rewards and nothing else in their inventory. So it looks like they
Wait.
are making a lot of use of Luna's 330 move speed. They want to get there early, drop the Observer Ward, and then head on out. There are actually 5 heroes heading down bottom from Dreamtime. It looks like they will be able to get the ward out before anyone responds. Looks like Spectre is the closest one, but he's only at the T2 tower, so the ward will be dropped. So that's kind of cool. Luna's move speed is imbalanced though. 330 is like insane.
She's in the god tier of movement speed. Fastest in the game. No one else on her level.
She is so good.
There's a couple of
Naga Siren's pretty close.
Yeah, there's a couple of 325ers, but she's the only 330.
CK,
yeah,
I think is really good too. But
what is Naga 3?
Naga's
320.
320.
320. Yeah, she is fast though. All right, and now Luna will get some items. For a moment, I thought this was going to be some sort of a crazy support Luna or something, but
that's really cool though. Using the 330 move speed to great effect.
I like that. And look, they even preemptively put down a sentry here to deal with a lane ward that they're thinking will come out. Ooh, the Radiant blocking the Ancients already. So recognizing that Bristleback will probably be having a hard time. What will he do? Well, he'll be looking to stack the Ancients, and they won't give him a single Ancients to even look at.
Yep.
I like this. Both teams, man, they've come to play. They've got these ward strategies on lock.
Indeed they do. Indeed they do.
All right, so let's look at these lanes.
Oh, look at the sentry ward. It's just out of vision. So, yeah.
Ooh. Well, they will get the sentry. But
ha! Take that.
Yeah. They'll be pretty happy with that, I think. On the Radiant side, we have Team CIS, the victors from last match. We've got AO on the support Alchemist down bottom. He'll be supporting June, playing on the Spectre. They'll also be joined by Ruoli, playing on the Crystal Maiden. That means in the mid, it will be Demons on the Nyx Assassin. And in Flame, once again, was he on the Nature's Prophet last game? I believe he was.
Believe so.
I believe he was. And he will be going solo top. And also go ahead and introduce the Dire Merlini. I'm not going to
Thank you. We have Super on the Chen, Air on the Puck, XDD on the Luna, in July on that offlane Bristleback, and Dreamy U on that support Naga Siren. So looking at the mid lane, looks like CS is fairly even 1 and 3. Actually now 2 and 3 for the Puck. Actually Nyx has a 0 and 2, so no creep score for him. 1 minute.
Prophet, what are you doing, you crazy dog?
Looks like he might just die. Nope. He's eating a tango. He has boost. Where is he? Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. That's so aggressive.
Shen could have gotten first blood there if he positioned that Hellbear a little bit better. He had another Thunderclap up towards the end of that. I think they could have gotten a first blood, even if Puck rotated over as well. That was a missed opportunity, I think,
Puck
by GT.
Puck could have came, I think.
Yeah.
Because they can like if he goes left, the people from the lane go. If he goes over here, Puck cuts him off. If he goes back anywhere over here, Chen cuts him off too. So
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been a pretty significant investment, but I think it would have been worth it.
Yeah, would have been. I mean, it's also because it's Nature's Prophet. You know, he has Treants. You know, he's not going to port out or anything. He's pretty easy to kill in a situation like that. But
yeah, they need to smoke around tower though. The time is about ripe. Ooh, looks like Nyx Assassin may actually die. If he were level 2 with that Test of Faith, maybe he could have gotten the kill. But yeah, Chen's just running on with a no mana Hellbear Smasher. Bro, just get a creep, smoke around. Oh, he doesn't actually have a smoke.
And
so
up top.
Now Nature's Prophet's going to get so much experience now.
Yep, he gets dove on. They're trying to zone him out. Let me crank up the sticks here as well, get our Dota sounds going.
Yeah, dude, you're missing out.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Just had the speakers turned down. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It's like music to my ears. Oh, yeah.
They've actually done a very good job of zoning him out from experience range, and now he's only level 1, and he needs his level 2 ASAP.
Yeah. Chen will rotate now, using that manaless Hellbear. Further zone out the creeps.
That thing is not very useful, but it is useful at redirecting.
They're finding some use
if
for
he gets netted, he might be in a lot of trouble.
Furion. Oh, there's the net. That Hellbear, he'll do some right clicks. A few more auto attacks, he'll get that kill. There it is. Luna gets it with the Lucent Beam. AO ports in, charging the concoction.
Why couldn't they have done this earlier, like before the net happened?
Can they do some cleanup here? Ruoli ports in as well. I don't think they had the damage. Naga will scurry away.
They should have TP'd way earlier. Like, as soon as the first Lucent Beam comes out, and then there was a net, and then there was a second Lucent Beam.
Basically, as soon as they've passed that tier 1 and they've committed, and there's not enough time for them to escape the ports, that's the time you need to do
They had a really large window to TP, and they didn't. So
well, Luna will be the breadwinner. She walks away with the first blood, and there will now be a smoke from AO and Ruoli as they rotate towards mid. Inflame also gets smoked up as well, but he will just move into the jungle. They see this Puck. They are hungry.
I don't know if they can kill him though. He has to get hit by an impale. Anything else, I don't think will kill him.
Yeah. Oh, there's the phase shift.
Dire's bottom tower
He's
is under
really
attack.
well positioned right now
Yeah.
though. He's on the bottom side right now. Since the supports were up here in
Got
this
no
area.
opening. Chen denies the regen. Nice little play there from Pink.
Nice play indeed.
I like it.
Does he still have the Marinellis Hellbear Smasher? No. Okay, thank God he's changed.
I think the Hellbear died.
Oh, since he's uphill, oh, he got impaled. He is so dead. Why did you use that phase shift, buddy?
Yep. Puck is dead. Wow, he was doing so well.
Yeah,
he dodged that gank. The smoke expired.
Using phase shift to like dodge. I think he dodged like one range creep hit from that.
Yeah.
And then he just straight up tanked an impale after that.
I really want this mushroom courier. Look at him. He's riding his, once he goes flying, he's riding his little stick now instead of carrying it on his back.
That's cool.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah. I don't know what that word says, but I wish I could read that much Chinese. I know some Chinese, not enough to translate that.
Yeah. I have no
Radiant's
clue.
top tower is
I don't know
under
any
attack.
Chinese.
Well, looks like the T1 is right about to fall on top. XDD probably the one that's going to get it, but there is no one here to defend, so looks like the gold graph after this will extend to roughly 2,700. And there is a glyph that comes out, but it's completely wasted. 16 HP left on this tower. Luna will grab that gold. She is rich. 1,200 gold plus treads plus Bassi. 5 minutes in. That is
Well,
not a Luna that you want to
First
deal
blood and a tower kill in the first 5 minutes will do that to your farm.
with. Yeah.
I mean,
Her net worth is just way past the Spectres.
yeah, that's the big disparity.
Hey, look at that, a Luna. Imagine that. If they had a Morphling, the tower would not be dead. And they wouldn't have a kill. But Luna, on the other hand.
Yeah, Luna.
Surprise, surprise.
This is the first time we've seen Luna in the Chinese qualifier. We didn't
I'm
see
surprised.
any Luna play
She seems like she
yesterday.
fits really well into their playstyle.
Yeah.
She's a good 5-man and she's a good late
I
game.
was really surprised yesterday as well. Ruoli almost in trouble here. He takes a couple of quills. In July, doesn't pursue, but probably the smart choice, though. He may have been able to snag a kill. June is doing okay, but actually not even CSing that well. 30 and 10 versus
He is-
the 40 and 3
He's
Luna.
way better than Nature's Prophet, though.
Yeah.
You have to compare it to the...
You mean the offlaners?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Spectre.
Oh, Spectre. Oh, yes. I don't know what happened to Spectre. Like, I looked at the CS2, I was like, what happened to him? And they haven't had anybody in bottom lane. Absolutely zero besides the Bristleback.
He's just been whiffing last hits.
I
He did pick up a quelling blade.
think it's probably because they were pulling a little bit at the start, and then he has the last hit under tower.
but,
But, I mean, still, it should not be that big of a
it's
difference.
a bigger disparity than it should be. So Luna's got better CS and also got the kill and the tower. So
Oh, she went for Bracer Aquila. Wow, I thought she was going to go greed with that. Like, either a... She could have even gotten a pretty...
Oh, Nyx, he uses the Vendetta but whiffs the stun.
Well, she does have a lot of HP, so she's really difficult to kill with the Nyx. But I would have suspected like a Midas or a HOD. I think that's what most of the Western scene would get. But looks like he's just going very defensive with that early drums. I think he needs a BKB this game, though. She needs one, rather.
And down bottom, looks like they might try and set something up. Naga did port down. She's sitting level 4. 0-2-2 is her build. Now they're going for this Spectre. Does shoot the dagger, moves into the trees. And actually a concoction flies. And June will survive, and now he's stuck in the trees until he can cut his way out with the quelling blade.
It's a lot of wasted time, though. This is
Yeah.
probably why he's not having so much farm.
This is already, I mean, they didn't kill him, but this has been a successful gank. June is really wasting a lot of time, a lot of potential.
And July's
CS.
getting a lot of farm.
Yeah,
There's one guy named June, one guy named July.
I just realized
on
that.
opposite teams.
I just realized that. Get out of my head. All right. Yeah, in July is the bristleback. That's funny.
Now Spectre's at the HP where you can't really farm the lane or you risk just being chased down. And now they're doing a really smart rotation. Dreamtime with the rotation to cut down Spectre's farm by killing this T1 as well as taking over that jungle. There is 2 Wild Ring Rippers, one of them already casting Cyclone. There is like a snowball's chance in hell they are defending this tower. Luna's level 7 with Eclipse too.
Yeah.
There is just no way.
And they will let it fall. Oh, the illusions from Naga. They throw a net. Alchemist charging a stun. Will connect on Luna, but Alchemist gets dropped. Now this Nyx Assassin could be in trouble. He will
Where's
use
the
Vendetta.
dust? Wow, supports, Dreamtime supports. You guys need some reveal.
Yeah.
Trying to push against the Nyx Assassin without support, without
They have
reveal?
absolutely no reveal. I don't see any sentries.
Oh, there's a sentry behind. Okay, so they're somewhat prepared.
Okay, there's a sentry down, yeah.
But Nyx
But
has no
nothing in
mana.
the
He can't do
inventories.
anything. No plays
Yeah.
to be made.
Well,
That was just. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, there's no way they can defend it. If they go in, they get Eclipse, they die. Like, it's pretty simple. And they didn't even use Eclipse. So
No, it ends up just being a free kill on the Alchemist. They get the tower already. DT 5,000 gold ahead. That's a pretty sizable
this is
lead.
complete different, like so much different from last game.
Yeah.
Though, like,
it's a complete 180.
yeah, their draft was much better though.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely tell what they're doing. Like Bristleback hasn't died yet. Pretty strong off lane. They had a very strong tri lane too. Chen did so much.
They just picked better
yeah.
heroes.
Yeah.
In all honesty, they just picked heroes that are stronger in this meta. Every single hero they have right now is relevant. Whereas last game, Darkseer, he's fallen off. Or well, he was on the other team, but yeah, Morphling in particular. Oh, no, they were on the same team. Yeah, the Morphling Darkseer. Those are heroes that just.
I like the Darkseer though. Darkseer did well.
He did well, but he still isn't like.
He's not super.
He's not that strong in this meta right now.
He's all right.
He's okay. Oh, Inflame up top. Yeah, he'll just take the Eclipse, but wow, that was...
XCD might actually die here. Nah, he has 600 HP. He
Yeah.
can drums away if he needs to. Oh, wait, no, there's a Nyx on his tail.
Uh-oh. Oh, the Impale connects.
Nice. They needed that so badly. And this frees up a lot of space for Spectre to farm too. He has 900 gold. Not sure what he's going for. I would probably say drums is a good idea because they're going to continue to put pressure out with a Luna. Naga Siren almost level 6. She will probably pick it up after this wave. And Nyx Assassin, yeah, he's 2-0-0. He's has the only kills on the side of CIS, and he's been looking for those opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Why did Luna Eclipse there, though?
I have no idea. There were like 8 creeps.
Yeah, I mean, just like doing some mental math there, the chance of any of those beams hitting Nature's Prophet is really not that good. That was one of the worst situations for an Eclipse.
You just keep right-clicking him because you have superior move speed.
Yeah.
And he has brown boots. And then if he tries to TP, you beam, and then you kill.
He was already trying to TP, he beamed, and I guess he thought that he wouldn't be able to burst him down before he could TP out again, but...
Buy that lottery ticket, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that was just a ticket for Nyx to tower dive him, too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Once he saw the Eclipse was down, Nyx is just like, all right, well, this is a kill.
This is easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Oh, we should get an easy button. That's such a good idea.
Too easy.
They did that in StarCraft like 2 years ago, but I'm ready to steal the idea.
Well, they are pushing mid right now. The Chen is not yet level 7, and one of his...
Oh, I thought you were going to... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, he's not yet level 7, so he doesn't have 3 creeps. He doesn't even have 2 creeps because his Hellbearer just died.
Yeah, I see where you were going with it. The way you said it was just like, he's not level 6. I was just going to change it to 7.
Oh, no, he needs 3 creeps to push effectively.
Sorry,
That's only one. This is one of the few heroes that 6 and 7 actually matters a fair amount.
Yeah, well, even 5 to 6 is a big jump on him as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that third creep. That's where you were going with it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's important. Have you played Chen?
A little bit.
He's not easy.
I don't look forward to hitting level 7. I do best when I have 1 creep, 2 creeps, maybe.
You're like, please don't.
Yeah, once I get
anything
to the
but level 7.
I'm ready to just. All right, well, that was fun, guys. We didn't win. Good luck.
Well, they are able to hold down that tower, which is important. They need to delay the pushes as much as possible so that Spectre can get big. They need Spectre to be big and bad.
Yeah. And how is Spectre doing right now on net worth? Well, he's sitting number 3. Farm not too bad. Still about 1,100 behind the Luna, but he's now moved into the jungle, sitting on Phase Boots, Bracer, Poor Man's Shield, and about 1,100 in the bank. So looks like he'll be able to get some drums up. Yesterday we saw a Spectre in this qualifier, and he did not go Radiance. He went Phase into Drum into Diffusal.
It's okay. It really limits your farming potential, though. I think that's the biggest thing. You can't push out lanes, which is really important post 30 minutes, and you can't farm with that fast. So those are like the 2 big things. You need more items than Radiance, and you need more items than Diffusal. You need to pick up your Manta ASAP after each of those.
And that's the reason Radiance is such a good item on that hero. Not only does it synergize with the Haunt and the Illusions, but it's a farming tool, most importantly. Yeah. It's the Battle Fury. It's Anti-Mage's Battle Fury to Spectre, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
Sort of.
If you're going to lose, really, like, if you think you're going to lose before you can get the Radiance, or your Radiance is not going to have an impact at all, they can go Diffusal, but you probably already lost anyways. I would say, like, Diffusal is just inferior compared to Radiance.
Mm-hmm. It's just a superior farming tool, because then that lets you kind of snowball once you grab that item. So he will have the drums complete now.
Here they go. There's a Nyx Assassin gank. There are 2 heroes there. Looks like the Naga Siren is going to get stunned out.
No, there's the Chen ultimate. Can he get the ulti? No, he gets dropped before Song of the Siren comes. A nice gank from CIS. Will there be a recovery kill, though, in July? Stacking up the sticky goo. Nyx Assassin already burned the Carapace. I think he will be destined to fall right here. Puck burns the Dream Coil. Nyx falls. They at least make it a 1-for-1. Good exchange for DT. They're going to keep pursuing. Now they get a kill on the CM. This Bristle, he makes it possible. And that's his mech as well.
Yeah.
That's great news.
I like this so much better than Vanguard. Look what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, and there's no mech even under construction for CIS. So this is going to be very difficult here.
I wonder
these next few
what the Chen's going to go for. Oh, no, he went for Medallion. Okay, that's smart. Because they can do Roshan really easy with Goo and Medallion.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, the push is not going to stop. They have level 7 on Chen with the 3 creeps. They have the Luna Aura. Level 9, they have the drums. He pops a drum charge. They're going to town on this tower. There is a whirlwind to back them up.
Double
Tornado.
Wild Wing Ripper. Look at all that armor they've got going on. That Tornado doing a little bit of work here. Tower falls. June comes in, does kill one of the Wild Wings. XDD needs to be a little careful.
They need an urn.
Yeah, urn would be good. No, they have one. Naga has one.
Oh, they do? Oh, okay. She hasn't
No
been,
charges,
yeah.
though.
They need to do Roshan right now, too. I think they can do it since they're really strong right now with the mech. But looks like Luna wants to get a little bit of farm time. I think they it would have been risky, I suppose. They don't really have a good way to like initiate in the Roshan pit though. Like Spectre's ultimate is down for 20 seconds. Nyx Assassin, they're going to have Sentry Wards and Observer Wards, or at least they should for the Roshan pit.
Yeah, one would assume that.
Oh, they're countering with the push mid, but I don't know if this is going to happen. They need Nature's Prophet to create more space. He has not been creating space.
The only reason they might be able to make this push work is because Bristle just has no mana right now. He's got 9 stick charges, does have a full bottle with an illusion rune in it, but yeah, Bristle. I mean, he was the playmaker that set up those kills to make that last push possible. 7,500.
They're going to send him home. There they go.
Oh. And now Puck, Blink Dagger online. That is always a big item pickup. 15.5-minute mark, not too shabby, not the fastest blink, but he did go power treads first. So of course slowing down the blink timing just a bit. They will start stacking up the ancients here. That's now going to be a triple stack. Some double birds and some golems there.
Oh, some cheeky play from the Puck. He like gets sent back and then he orbs and then he fills up his bottle. I've seen that before. It's good. He sent back 2 people, so now everyone's ready to roll. They've been pushing out the lanes, and here comes a Roshan with the early medallion. But I don't know where his 3rd creep is. Looks like he only has 2 right now.
I think he just has 2 at the moment. He had the 2nd Wild Wing, but it died in the last push, and he hasn't been in a position to grab another one. Luna is not in the pit though.
Yeah. Well, this makes them very unlikely to think that Roshan is being done.
Yeah.
But there's a Spectre ultimate.
He haunts in. Willie hopped one of the illusions.
Oh, there's a Song of the Siren too. He is stuck alone. This is going to be a quick death on the Spectre.
Yeah, June falls.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, Dyer still got Roshan.
This is the one he did. I immediately regret my decision.
Yeah.
The Song of the Siren is just so darn good for the Roshan pit too. Like Dreamtime should have every single Roshan control from this point on with this lineup though. With the Luna, with the damage, the Chen for the tanks. Oh, MP. Ooh.
Ensnare? Oh, so close.
So close
Yet
indeed.
So far.
Yeah, and the Naga Siren sleep and the minus armor with the bristle and a medallion, they should be able to sweep that bad boy every time. Now Spectre, he's in a really difficult position because he has 1,600 gold, but if he saves up for his Radiance, they might lose a T2 and possibly a T3, but if he doesn't go for a Radiance, he's going to lose out in the late game. So what does he do?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. They just don't have a great team to deal with all of this pushing that DT have out. Now that they have the mech, Chen has these Wild Wing Rippers. They've got auras. They've got armor.
I think they could have pushed high ground there.
Yeah, I think they could have at least continued moving on. Maybe not break the base, but they could have done some serious damage. No cliff available. They will rotate mid. Looking for a kill. Puck does connect with the Dream Coil on Nature's Prophet. He'll try and pour it out, but that's not happening. Puck secures the kill.
This is a time to push D3. I think this is a really good time because Spectre still doesn't have any items. He's in that really weird range where he's not that close to Relic, but at the same time they're about to push their T3, and then they don't have a mech yet. I think that Nyx Assassin should actually pick up a mech instead of a blink. Looks like he might be going for a blink dagger, but they need one big team fight item right now. For some reason, Luna used her BKB. I have no idea why, but I'm looking at her right now, and
that was a mistake.
That was a mistake. I immediately regret my decision.
Yeah.
Again.
But Luna is now level 11, so of course level 2 Eclipse is online. Concoction.
They don't have glyph.
They don't have Glyph. In July in the front lines. If they can just clear out this creep wave.
Those double Wild Wing Rippers, though.
Yeah, there's the mech. Oh, no. The Tornado does a deceptive amount of damage. In comes the Haunt.
Luna does, like, no damage. Or
Yeah.
not Luna. Spectre does, like, no
Crystal
damage.
Maiden falls. Hand of God. Eclipse. Completely whiffed. Did
Does
that
it-
even hit a single beam?
Nope.
That
What is this Luna doing?
I told you these teams don't play Luna very often.
Luna's so good. It's Eclipse that hard to hit. Wait for someone to get netted and then just pop that bad boy.
I mean,
I mean, they have so much room for error, though. This is
Yeah.
just they wasted BKB, wasted Eclipse, and they're still able to push. Like, how ridiculous is that?
there is a Glyph available now. They will burn the Glyph, though. There's not even a creep. Jesus.
I don't know. They can mech up. They have an urn charge as well.
Nature's Prophet pressuring the top. He will pull a port back. They did burn the Glyph, though.
Jesus,
so,
Luna.
Yeah, she wasted her BKB. And
This
then
is not the
Eclipse.
strongest carry player I've seen. He has been really good at farming, though.
Yeah.
But his
I think he just doesn't play Luna very often. That seems to be because he knows how to farm. His positioning is good. His map sense. He's obviously a good player.
he's
but
like, oh, all these other teams are using it. I might as well use it.
although I mean,
That questionable Eclipse with like 8 units around. It looks like Puck's about to die.
Yeah,
but
both of his eclipses so far have been far from
But
ideal.
do you know what this spell does? XTD?
I mean, the BKB though, it doesn't matter what hero you want. Just that's just a misclick, I guess. Just unfortunate. Got too excited. He's like, guys, I got BKB. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Used it.
They could have taken the tower, I think, with that. With the BKB and the Eclipse up.
Yep.
But-
If they eclipse it, he got stuck in Sprout, and it seemed like he almost just panicked. Like, I'm stuck in the trees, guys. I
Yeah.
better just
Press my R.
do everything. Roll the keyboard.
Hit all my buttons.
Well, they clear out a triple stack of Ancients at least, so map farm still going the way of DT. Spectre, he did survive that engage, and he actually has 3.5k in the bank.
Yeah, that was the time to strike, though, and now it's...
Yeah. With the Radiance up, that'll make things a lot more difficult for DT.
Yeah,
to
he
break
did,
the
like,
pace.
almost no damage with that hunt, though.
Mhm.
Because all 5 of them were, like, very close to each other, so no desolate damage. Oh, he went 4-4-2. Ew. I don't think 4-4-2 is that great when you're behind. I think if you're ahead, it's really good, but if you're behind, I think 4-2-4 is much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just need the survivability that Dispersion gives you.
Spectre's such a good hero.
Yeah.
Mercurial. They should change her name back.
Mercurial. I forgot that was her name.
That's a cool name.
I like that Spectre is a girl, though. It's cool that she's, like, so dark and ominous, but it's a female portrait. I like that.
Ooh, nice. Blink out by that Nyx Assassin.
Oh, he still gets
Okay.
caught in the Dream Coil, though.
Maybe not nice enough.
And there's the Vendetta. Sorry, I'm watching this Luna Eclipse on instant replay here, and it's too much.
It's sick, isn't it?
It's sick. Chat's going ham. So no Glyph available on the Radiant side as DT do press forward. They're top tier 2, taking some damage. Luna uses the BKB again. There's the Hand of God. Song of the Siren.
Oh, this would be huge. Press your R
Eclipse.
button, please.
Here it is. Here it is. The big Eclipse. And of course,
It hits Naga Illusions.
it does very little. But Spectre falls. Naga dies as well. In July, he's low, but he has the Aegis carrier. He's trying to suicide here. Nyx will take the bait, and
That
he'll
was
blow
like
another
30
stun.
seconds left. Very good time to pop that Aegis.
So he'll come back up. This tower, I don't know. Oh, they do have to back here. Nature's Prophet is pressuring the tier 3. They took out the tier 2. Puck, no way to interrupt. Burned your silence. Maybe a little early, but I don't think he would have been able to do it either way.
Yep.
Although, if he waited a little longer, Luna was on his way back, so maybe they could have killed the Nature's Prophet.
Well, now Spectre's really close to his Radiance. He probably will have it by the next time that they push. And now DT is not in that great of a position. They're 8,000 gold ahead, but that's with a lot of the T1s and the T2s down. And CIS still has 2 towers that DT doesn't, that's waiting for them. And on top of that, Roshan is going to respawn very, very soon. But DT, again, they have the far, far better Roshan lineup with Song of the Siren and all this minus armor. Looks like we see Alchemist and Bristleback jousting around the Ancients, but no blood will be shed that day. And yeah, if DT takes another Roshan and pushes into the Radiance, I think they have to end this game relatively early, though, because Luna did not go any farming items. She went straight 5-on-5 and push, which is drums and the BKB.
Yeah, now working towards a Manta, has the Yasha up. They do want to end this game. They have 3 Necronomicons right now.
Wow.
And they're all level 1.
Screw you, Nyx Assassin.
But
The really good thing about Necronomicon is it gets owned by BKBs, but they don't have any BKB heroes. So it's a really good item here.
Yeah, you're right about that, my friend. And
They're all Necro 1s, though. Puny.
yeah, Puny
I
right
think
now,
that Puck should actually be going for a sheep, just in case this game goes late.
Dude, they're like getting close to that. Like, no, we need to end this. We're going all in. Spectre's getting scary. Roll the keyboard. Use the Necro books. Alchemist stuns himself.
Oh,
this could
boy.
be the opening. Ayo, he'll fall. Bristle, he's got his BKB up. Down goes the tier 3. They have a glyph here.
What was he doing?
Your guess is as good as mine.
The YOLO plays.
The glyph?
This is not the time to YOLO play when your T3 is under siege.
They don't even use the glyph here. They lose their melee racks.
There's a Radiance. Yeah, why did they use a glyph? Oh, Spectre gets netted. He might actually die. Press your R button.
Wow, there you go. Luna with
What a good
eclipse for the
eclipse.
ages. Oh, somebody called him Merlini, please.
He knows what he's finally done it.
He's finally done it. He secures the kill, and they might be able to secure the win here. I don't know why they didn't glyph, though. They still have it up.
That would have been huge if that tower were still up, but alas.
Well, the tower wasn't up, but the racks.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess they could use it to save the tower as well, but they're going to smoke. Do they want to go for Roshan? Maybe they do, but he's not up yet.
They could. Spectre doesn't have his ult up, so there's no way they can really get there in time.
It's going to be a while. It's a long Rosh spawn, though. It's a good 2...
Oh, Roshan's not
2.5. I'm getting better at reading this little sundial of a clock.
Dude, they could make it so much easier.
Yeah, I actually asked Cyborg Matt about that, and he said they wanted to make it complicated so that players couldn't turn on the stream and see the Rosh timer.
That's stupid.
He said it's purposefully convoluted so that, like...
Why? It would take him like 5 seconds as opposed to 1 second to like maximum 5 seconds.
I'm just saying that was the reason I got.
That's such a
I thought I was
going to
hit him with a zinger, and that,
like,
that was what
why
he
wouldn't they just have it like 3 minutes like this, except just to, like every time just have it like this, instead of like having a 1 minute circle, a 2 minute circle, and a 3 minute circle. They just have a 3 minute circle because that's a maximum possible respawn.
Yeah,
and then
just have it go through there. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I'm on your side of the fence. I don't think that as a caster, I should have to look at that and be like, all right, now let me do some arithmetic. We've got 1. Wait a second. We got a 2. It's just...
There's very few things in life that you should purposely make complicated.
Yeah. That's a really good point. We will see an engage here, and everyone survives. Luna burns another BKB charge. That's going to take it down to 6 seconds. And these Necro books are starting to get scary as well. They've got a level 3 on Chen, level 2 on Naga. Pux is still level 1.
Yeah, I'm all about ease, man.
I'm all about ease. I like it easy.
I like it ease.
Easy. Yeah, I mean...
Life's already hard enough as is, man.
Life's already hard enough. Mr. Mathman. Oh, Nick's Assassin.
You are in no man's land.
He
has that gem, too.
Oh, no. You should have left the gem at home, buddy.
Yep. Well, now Roshan about to respawn in about 10 seconds time, and that bad boy is certainly going to the Dire.
Of course, they don't know it. They will scout it out. Looks like they will hang around. Look at the unicorn. What's this guy? Do you know this guy's name? The unicorn guy?
It is a shitty wizard.
Shitty wizard?
Yep.
Oh, is that why he's brown?
Well, apparently it's unusual. Garen, Drywiz, and Galacticus, but it's termed shitty wizard.
Wow, that's funny.
Well, this push is met with nothing, not even a glyph yet. Nyx Assassin is up in 9 seconds, so they can defend. Nature's Prophet has TP pack. There's a glyph they are looking to hold. But Naga Siren could have a fantastic sleep right now. Drop that into an Eclipse with the BKBs, and game is over. But
Naga, there's the haunt.
Sleep during the haunt, man.
BKB.
Oh, no.
This is the Eclipse with the haunt illusion still up. What a disaster.
What a disaster.
Wait, did Naga ulted there?
Yeah, Naga ulted during the BKB and the Eclipse. So Naga should have immediately ulted as soon as the haunt came out, or ulted before.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Oh, no. They waste their 2 big cooldowns here.
I think they just go for Roshan right now. Oh, actually, they have a BKB on Bristle, too.
Yep, they poke forward. The tower falls. A big Dream Coil comes out. Crystal Maiden uses a Freezing Field. She falls. Nyx Assassin will buy back. But they just don't have the damage.
This shows you how far ahead they are to be able to just make this many mistakes and just still be able to take racks.
Yeah. They are finally taking some damage here. There's only 2 left, Nyx Assassin and Nature's Prophet. But there's no glyph available. The racks are exposed. And they will retreat to try and save Puck. There's the net.
See you later.
Bye-bye, Nature's Prophet. Bye-bye, Shaggy Bach.
Well, yeah. I mean, they like completely wasted BKB. They completely wasted Eclipse for both of their pushes, and still they take the Rex. Like, they are just insanely far ahead right now. 10,000 gold lead. Last game, we saw CIS with a 30,000 gold lead, unable to push. This time they're pushing with a 10,000 gold lead. So I think that DT is just a much better team in execution.
Bristol just used his BKB for fun. He just popped it and like it ran away.
I don't know what's going on with these teams.
He just likes the way it looks. I mean, you do look cool.
I like to be big and yellow.
Yeah. Well, the ranged racks may survive. No, the siege creep. One more.
That's just comical.
That is comical. AO was trying though. He did use the medallion on it.
Tusky left. He knows this game is over.
Tusky.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, guys, I gotta go to bed. This is too much. Oh no, I guess I don't know where Tusky lives actually. Is he in Asia? Is this like
I believe
prime
so.
time? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have better things to do. Oh, there's a Naga Siren. Gets caught out, but wow, so they waste a lot. They use the Nature's Prophet TP as well as the Vendetta and the Haunt. So now it's just pretty much a free Roshan because they don't have enough damage to contest. Well,
Hand of God coming up here in about 5 seconds. And Roche.
Why is Out getting a Blade Mail versus BKBs? Why? Why, man?
Well, based on the way DT have been using their BKBs, I'm not going to question the choice.
That's true.
I mean, they've just been using them randomly. They're not up at ideal times, so...
You want to use it...
On paper, you're right, but...
You want to use it when, like, an unstable concoction is flying at you. You want to use it when you think a Nyx Sun is about to come out, or when you get Frostbite. Those are, like, the times to use it. Or when Spectre uses Haunt and you want to turn around. But looks like this will be a free Roshan. A lot of Necro books were popped.
Oh, no.
Immortality.
Immortality,
Luna gets the Aegis this time instead of the Bristle. So Bristle has to be a little bit scared, but at the same time he has 1700 HP, plus a Meg, plus a Plate Mail, plus a BKB, plus a Chen Heal. I don't think he's going down.
Oh, boy. Oh, in the mid, Naga connects with the net. Ruoli, he actually has a BKB.
Wow.
And he'll pour it out.
What?
Crystal Maiden, look at you all of a sudden. Where are you going? Alchemist, though, he might not be so lucky. He's going to try to pour it out. Will they scout it? No, they don't. Instead, they settle for a Nyx Assassin. Impale on the mark, but nowhere for a lonely Nyx Assassin to go.
Yep, but now they
Tough
can't
work.
push for some time. I think they just thrown it. Screw that.
Yeah.
Screw Megas.
Screw Megas. They're trying to play it safe, though. June does have his Radiance.
By play it safe, you mean backdoor to T2 through backdoor protection?
So
there they go. They're getting it.
I mean, they got it, but
I'm
I'm hard-pressed to say that that was a good use of time.
Well, it looks like Nature's Prophet does want to trade. The C3 tower is very low. He's definitely going to get that one. But at the same time, it's not worth it, bro. You're trying to fight against Mega soon.
And there's the Haunt in. Radiance doing a fair bit of damage here. But Shen pops the ultimate. All are healed indeed.
They got to make a stand here. Got to defend against Megas. Come on, guys. What are they waiting for? Okay, Mega. Okay.
All right.
Come on.
The game's over.
There's some you just have to run in there. You just be like, okay, I'm going to hope for the best. You don't just wait for them to get Megas and then you fight. That's just silly.
The Eclipse. All right.
That's just silly.
Yeah, no, you're right. There's that point where it's over, like,
you have to risk it. You have a 1% chance of defending. You have a 0% chance of winning against
Nature's Prophet fell over. He's had enough. He can't.
He's like, screw this. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed, guys. It's nighttime.
Well, that was their draft that bad? I don't know. It just seemed like DT just completely outplayed them. They crushed Nature's Prophet on top. Those TP from the two supports were too late. They took that one tower really, really fast, and then it just all went downhill from there.
That game really felt like just a matter of momentum. I don't think there was a clear outdrafting. I mean, we were talking about how Spectre would have worked some of these drafts pretty well. Spectre ended up getting a decently timed Radiance, but they just didn't have anything to deal with the pushing power. Once that first tower fell, that's it. I mean, DT just... I
feel like the CM didn't really do anything.
The who? I'm sorry, what?
CM?
CM?
I think they could have used a better turtler, like a AA, which is really common, Earthshaker, something like that, to try and deal with deal with their push.
Yeah, that CM actually. Now that you say it,
she
ended
do anything.
1, 4, and 4.
She farmed, but all she did was BKB.
Farmed a BKB, didn't gank it.
Yeah, like they needed like an Earthshaker. They need something big for team fights. Like an Earthshaker would have done really well. An Ancient Apparition, I think, would also done really well. Anything like that would have been amazing.
Nature's Prophet as well. He ended that game 0-3-2.
Well, he also gave up first blood and lost his tower in like the first 4 minutes of the game. So
Yeah,
5 minutes.
That's true. But he just he got shut down. You're right. And that was the beginning of the end so early on, but they didn't port in time. Nature's Prophet fell.
That tri-lane just really crushed him, I think. Like, having that much damage done in the first 5 minutes was just too much for them to overcome.
And don't forget, Luna had about the best start possible. First blood and a tower kill that she got the last hit on within the first 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, it didn't really matter because her items and levels were just wasted on absolutely nothing with the Eclipse and the BKB. But, I mean, still, they were so far ahead. Spectre even had Radiance, but it was just too little too late.
Yeah, there were some goofy Luna plays there, but wow, at least they made it interesting. At least they kept it exciting.
Well, series will go 1-1. Looks like DT comes storming
Both
back
series
in game
1-1
2.
today.
Yeah.
So, when we were talking about this round robin before we went live, you were like, these formats can be risky because there's always a potential for a tiebreaker. Prophet Merlini, looking at the stats, it's pretty much all tied up right now. So tomorrow, the last and final day of this qualifier, magic needs to happen.
4 teams is like a little bit too low for a BO2. I think you need like a lot of teams, like TI3 qualifiers, right? They had a lot of teams for that. But anyways, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, we will be back tomorrow. Same place, same time, 12:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's midnight, half past midnight. And the Asian teams aren't so serious about rescheduling, so I think it will be at the exact same time.
I like the
format.
professionalism from them.
I do. They're always on time. They don't worry.
They tag up.
Yeah, they tag up. No QQ. We're the ones doing the QQ.
There's no silly talking chat except the cat face sometimes.
The cat face. So that wraps up our coverage tonight, guys. It's 5 a.m. here on the Pacific Coast. It's time for bed. Thank you for joining us. I'm Zyori at Zyori TV on Twitter. This guy over here, you know him. He's at Merlini Dota. Make sure you follow at Beyond the Summit and also at Starladder_TV. You're watching Starladder Season 9, the Chinese qualifiers, Day 2 of 3, now in the books. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, you'll join us here on this stream.